Hey guys, Bad Driver here, welcome back. So the much awaited 1.4 patch for EA's WRC has dropped. There's a laundry list of fixes included in this update, along with the addition of the Central European Rally, but the performance improvements are by far what I've been anticipating most. I thought I'd do a quick comparison between 1.3 and 1.4 in a handful of scenarios to see what kind of uplift we're looking at. My system specs and the settings that I'm running are on screen for your reference. Okay, let's do it. Rally Kenya is one of the locations that they address the performance of in this patch. I actually retested this one a few times as a bit of a sanity check, but unfortunately it reliably ran slightly slower for me in patch 1.4 than it did in 1.3. It's pretty disappointing to see this. Perhaps other stages that make up the rally are faster now, but this certainly isn't one of them.
4 left, tightens of a crest, 46 right, and small crest, 100. 4 right, long, 50. 5 right, tightens, 30. 4 left short, and 6 right, 160. 6 left, 30, slight right, 50, 4 right, don't cut, 60, 3 right, to left of a crest, 40, 5 right.
The other location that they specifically targeted is Oceania, aka New Zealand, so this footage is actually quite elusive and something you won't typically see on YouTube. It's a POV of when the sheep text you that she's home alone. Otherwise, there's some nice gains here. The last section of this stage always dipped into the low 70s in 1.3 for me, but now it stays in the high 70s to mid 80s during that same part in 1.4. Not bad at all.
Late 5 right, long, 70. Unseen, late 3 left, half long, 70. 3 right, tightens. And 3 left short, 50. Late 5 right, half long. And 4 left, over bump, keep in, 60, crest. Finish, 200 to stop.
I also wanted to see if the broader general performance improvements that they mentioned were of much substance, so I picked a random location, Japan in this case. Fortunately, there are some modest but very welcome performance gains here as well.
Late 5 right, half long, 40, 6 left, half long into crest, 50. 5 left, half long tightens, 2, 60, right of a small crest, 80. Slight left, long, 110. Slight right, 140, slowing. Slight left, narrows, and 1 right short, and 2 left, tightens, into 3 right, 3 left short, 40, 4 right, half long, tightens 2, 90, late, 1 left, long.
One of the most common optimization tips that people have been using is to turn the vehicle reflections all the way down, as the higher settings had an adverse effect on frame rate. You can see here in version 1.3 that between ultra low and ultra, there's a nearly 45% performance hit. As of 1.4, the ultra setting runs considerably better, which is great to see. It's still a very heavy setting, and it should be the first thing you turn down if you're struggling with your frame rate. Conversely, if you have brain damage and insist on always running fast-paced competitive games at max settings, you won't be quite as punished as before. The other notable performance issue that many have complained about is the stuttering. I personally found that it is mostly noticeable after a fresh driver install or update, which is annoying because you'll be periodically back to square one every time you do just that. So I DDU'd my drivers and fresh installed them for these runs. Outside of the frame rate being a little higher, which is good, I can't see a difference to the stutters. Traversal stutter is harder to locate and test for, so it's not something I'm going to cover here, but the shader-related stutter appears to still be alive and well in 1.4, unfortunately.
Left of a crest, 100. 4 left of a jump, half long, 120. 6 right of a jump, 50. 4 left short, 50. 4 right, half long. crest, 80.
On the whole, this patch feels like a bit of a mixed bag. There's both some disappointment and some very welcome improvement. If I'm being charitable, I think I can at least call the current state of the game acceptable, even if it isn't great. I'm essentially resigned to the idea that this Unreal Engine 4 game is never going to run all that well, and that I shouldn't expect it to be patched into the Doom Eternal of racing games, but at least there have been further steps in the right direction. I hope that the developers at Codemasters, at least those who are still left, can continue bringing us further improvements. Well, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like, subscribe and hit that bell. You might enjoy my previous video where I tested out the difference between a controller and a direct drive wheel in Dirt Rally 2.0. The results might surprise you. Until next time, take care.